Hello everyone, this is Heroes Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Ramesses Let's Play as we continue with our Egyptian faction showcase here during the pre-release period of Total War Pharaoh. And we're just hopping back into things on turn 3 as we have consolidated our first province, Northern Sinai, and we're going to try to take over the entire Sinai region coming up next. So we do have a commandment in place, and we did take a look at the bronze settlement as someone did bring up that this tier 5 bronze workers district can be built at level 3. Or at least that's what it says, even though it's placed at tier 5. So we'll work to get this upgraded. We have enough workforce right now. We'll spend that resource. And then we'll see if we can build this, because 155 bronze is actually quite a lot. It matches pretty much the tier 3 version of this, which takes quite a few upgrades. This is not cheap, and this takes 5 workers. I'm just curious if this can be built. It's on the list, so I'm assuming it can be built, but oftentimes it could just be a bronze producing settlement default resource setup, and you can have it in a main province capital, which is why it's being displayed. But you never know. Alright, back to our main army. We want to take control of the entire Sinai Peninsula, and we're going to work our way down, tackling this faction first, since our army is so close to them. We're going to put our army on the borders. There is desert attrition. Can we avoid that? We could technically hop from grassland to grassland.
Boundless ambition.
Right, this is with extended movement that lasts for 2 more turns. I want to spend 1 more turn getting some more troops. We can get to this grassland here. Maybe with a march stance next turn. We don't have outposts. This is where this thing might come in handy. I believe there is one outpost that gets rid of desert attrition.
I will gather the greatest to my cause.
We're still going to go with cheap units. I am just going to take more local unit here. Very stingy with our resource spend, just because we actually don't have much. Food is the only thing we have plenty of and that we can spare. We used up all the workforce, so I believe there's actually no building that we can build, because I think every single building required at least some idle workforce. I do wonder... Okay, outposts do not require it, which is interesting. Desert attrition immunity. Yeah, this is probably very important. We should get at least one of these in the region. It seems like the region is defined by just the county and not the entire province, because we have one of these here, and we're still seeing that desert attrition trigger. Unless it's a notification mistake, but yeah. Region, and they have the other condition right there on the influence for this province. I'm guessing it's a different terminology there entirely. We can reduce upkeep with trading posts. Favor. We don't actually have access to local deities right now. I think more of these will pop up as we get deeper into the turns. Still getting used to some of the UI. Getting notified for our constructions. Kingdom update. We have the commandment, battle report. Sea region secured. Unless they mean this... Huh. I actually don't know what that refers to. Ah, it is this area. We unlocked the shallow seas here. That makes sense. We wiped out a faction. This is more of a world event, not exactly relevant for us. That's fine, we don't need that. Let's just make us check that. And then we can end turn. We'll try to go fast in terms of turns, not speed of playing, because there's still a lot of things I want to check out. A road decrease in effect, we're getting that happiness boost.
We live
Buildings
in an
up.
age of prosperity.
Biggs Farm. We took out a building here. because I want to get our other unique faction building, the winery, up. I am worried about this happiness dip, which is going to cause problems as the construction time has gone up already. It's now 2 turns for what should be 1 turn. We are net 1. What is our actual value right now for happiness? I know we're in the 0 to -50 range. We're -1. Okay. Going up 1 to turn. We want to go here. We are increasing. Let's wait a turn. I don't know if 0 is on this side of the bar or on this side of the bar, because both of them include 0. So if we can get here and save that extra turn, that would be wonderful for us here. And there's no real issue with the workforce. Yeah, so that's probably better for us.
Forging my fate.
More than enough to get into the grassland. We can even target this. They have a Canaanite way station, desert immunity. We can attack this. We can sack it basically and get the resource listed. We also got our first road decree out, happiness improvement, which is exactly what we're looking for. And then we're just going to get more food, which will expand our army, as that's currently most of the upkeep.
For greatness.
We just declare war here. I don't think we go for this. Now, can we interact with the enemy outpost and receive back the movement boost? That would not make sense. Although, probably worth testing, but maybe not in this scenario because we really want to get here quickly. They have a trading post. They have what looks like a fort. We don't know the garrison strength, but that would come reinforce Beersheba when we attack. We're still gonna go for it. They have no friends.
Strike hard.
7-unit force here. 3-unit garrison coming in. Oh, only 1 unit coming in to help. Pretty default garrison. A lot of local troop, exactly what we have. A few raiders, basically without shield. Kopesh and shield bodyguard. 3 sort of general-like bodyguard units that we have to deal with. Looks like spear and shield and 1 sword and shield and 1 Kopesh and shield. We should be fine. They are absolutely favored in this scenario. But of course we will overcome this. What is the map? Okay, 2 capture points. We might want to plan an attack where we take some of the capture points here. Now, I do notice here that our local recruits aren't fully healthy after the recruitment. Did we get attritioned? These are clean. But those might be... Ooh. I'm gonna pass on the sandstorm. Okay, we got away with it because we were stuck with sandstorm in the last one. We can't do anything about that. I wonder if these are not fully healthy. Yeah, they have no attrition in desert. It might be desert attrition because I see it on our leader as well, and I purposely kept us in the grassland last turn. Alright, we're gonna smack this reinforcement armament first. We want to be efficient here. They usually come from the point, okay, at least in pretty much every Total War game, from the point to the right. So this deployment should be okay. Our skirmish mode has been turned on since the beginning.
Yes.
Forgot about that. Definitely less damage with the fire, but I think a little bit of fire just to do a little bit of morale effects.
Nothing will stop us.
There are actually, what, 2 points? The effect of this one, Temple. We can heal if we control this. It cannot heal a whole unit back, of course. Cannot revive the dead. But holding the point definitely is valuable.
Those weaklings
Alright.
embarrass our people.
It could also be like Troy, where if you keep the units too close to the point, they don't show up. Yeah, there we go. Hello! Surprise!
They will bleed.
Javelins ready!
Break! Oh, they're just going to go for the fight. That's okay. Go for the flank.
You will suffer.
Stop firing. Get out.
Move us one.
Onwards!
Strike through.
On the march!
I can peel them out.
Onwards!
Always ready.
I'll just force them to run. It's okay.
Break this power! At once!
Alright. They're gonna break soon.
Get through.
Couple shots.
Aim for the heart!
Alright.
Marching on!
Get ready to fight
Marching on.
the other units.
Marching on!
Pick them off.
There's this nice little hill here.
Move on. Clubs. Soldiers move.
Infantry moving!
Wretches. Traitors.
Alright, you go here. You guys stay on the side.
Cavalry!
Go off to the side again.
Never back down!
Axe warriors. Look at them scurry.
Alright, they're overextending from their position.
We will not falter.
Escort them off.
Infantry moving. Warrior of fate. Warriors of Canaan. Axe warriors. Shoot them down. Move warriors.
Go, go, go.
Aim is through!
Onward. This way, brothers. To slaughter. Move warriors. Meet your death. Hack them down. Move warriors.
Arrows away!
This guy's kind of ruining our plan.
Slay them. Send them to Mott. To slaughter. Axe warriors. Shoot them down. Always ready.
Clubs! Ready to launch!
Marching on. With me.
Arrows away!
Strike them down.
Okay, we should take care of the archers, no problem.
Clubs.
Get the flanking on.
Swordsmen.
They didn't really flank that hard, but it's alright.
Glorious combat.
Move, move, move.
On the march.
Alright, one of you over here, one of you over
With
here.
me. Eager for battle. Break them.
Fire!
They have to go engage there.
Infantry moving!
We're not gonna go for the settlement. We don't have enough men to do that.
Monarch take you. Destroy their tribe. For glory. Strength is power.
Alright, this is a full surround.
Slay.
3v1 should be fine.
I will be legend. Throw your javelins. How can we win?
Did we get taunted? There's an effect over us. Oh, it's... Wait, that's not the effect, is it? We're getting burned by the arrows?
On the move!
We're out of ammo on this. This is why we're in the fight.
Archers loose!
I think it is the burning effect.
Let's get out of here! Egyptian javelin here!
I mean, it's a premium general unit. We can't do too much. Alright. Once we route that, we don't need to worry about... Ooh. No. You stay here.
This is impossible! Victory will be my legacy!
He's gonna lose.
Prodigy of war!
On the march!
Having a tough time there.
Javelins ready! Swordsmen! Strength is power! Soldiers, move! Onwards! Javelins away!
This is such a heavy investment of units.
No warrior can best me!
Yeah, Ramesses having a little bit of problem with these.
Retreat, damn it! Ready to launch!
We're not winning here hard enough.
Retreat, damn it! Axe warriors!
Yep. Ramesses is routed.
Egypt. We have been abandoned!
That poor archer unit's gonna have some problems.
Baal save us!
He's the problem. We invested 3 units
For
and
Egypt!
we can't get much out of it.
Aim for the heart!
Retreat!
On the march! Withdraw!
Kill that.
I can bludgeon them with a broken weapon! Throw your javelins!
Ooh, he routed all 3?
The gods have abandoned us? Axe warriors!
Okay, we have a major problem in our hand. How did he... beat all 3 of our guys?
Retreat, damn it!
I mean, eventually it's army loss for the most part.
Can we fight?
Similar levels of losses.
This is not my fate.
Alright,
I
quite
will
the
not
setback.
fight
We
beside
are going to have to
cowards.
get a second general out quickly. He's going to be out for 5 turns. Let's see. Is there actually any difference? Oh, we do have 3 different competency starts. These 2 are the same, but this one's more balanced. Let's actually pick the more balanced one. Feels like we have more freedom in how we want to build him. Oh, they also have a trait, which determines their balance.
My name will be
Alright,
legend.
the units are still there.
My
Obviously
army
can't
will
recruit
be
in the foreign
unstoppable.
area.
I am in control.
Ever dutiful.
I am tempted to go for it.
Long journey ahead.
How do we activate our command? There's definitely a command where we can attack in March. We need to get back to our own territory. That's one way if we are retreating. I can figure out how to use the command. Let's explore this for a second. Commanding characters, army details. Not what I'm looking for. Right.
Mastered civility.
But how do we activate such a command?
Strength is power.
We are in March. Shadow initiation disabled.
For Pharaoh's glory.
Maybe we have to pull him back.
I
That much
serve
is for sure.
Egypt.
If I can't figure out how to use the command.
With me, men! For Egypt.
We'll just have to spend a few turns to rebuild at this point. It did not tick up. Alright, we're gonna build it, because we actually do get more happiness from that anyways. I don't want to wait anymore. Alright, we're just gonna end turn for now.
Weapons honed.
Oh, he wants to fight us. Oh, he did not make it. Ooh. That's getting real ugly. We're on march. We have to fight this, and obviously this is not winnable, so we might as well just take the loss. Alright, we get an ambition. Choose ambition to receive benefits such as resources, units, and victory points upon completion. As you complete abandoned or failed missions, new one will appear for you to choose from. We can pick Leader of Men, 5 turns to get a general out. Definitely doing that. But just saying it's easy to finish, not that we're picking this one. 1,000 food and 150 wood. Construct a resource type building producing wood. Get 1,000 wood. Conquer a province capital. This reward is a little bit weak. Food we have a lot of, especially now that our army's wiped. So we don't actually want this one. I'm going to go for this one. There's a building I have in mind. Let's confirm stacking wood. This ambition represents the archetype of the overseer. And the builder. And this one's the strategist and the conqueror. I wonder how that's going to affect our victory conditions. We'll complete that as we have more land. We now have more targets there. The building that we have in mind should be... There's our tier 2. This one does not produce wood, actually. Bummer. Huh, does not actually produce wood. Then it has to be this upgrade. We need to wait for our workforce to grow next turn, then we can build this. Okay, so at least we're on the right side of things and we don't have the extra turn anymore. I'm gonna pass on this here. And get the smuggler market. I mean, we're making a lot of food. Like I said, the army got wiped. If we were gonna build a force again against them, it's probably gonna be here. We simply need a general. Magician's apprentice. Cultured and cowardly. Eventually, we're going to get Ramesses back.
My name will be legend.
No. I want to see, does he start with the traits? No, we still have to acquire them. So he just has favoritism towards one with 3 point. We start with Sandwalker. Will come in handy here.
Strength is all that matters.
We don't have the extra replenishment boost, the recruitment boost that we would have had in the previous seasons, but can't be picky now. Do we want to go a little bit more premium frontline just because we have a little bit of problem there? Magi Archers, we no longer have access to, let's see, 28 copper. We can get maybe 3 or 4 of these units. We want to recruit them late so we don't have to spend upkeep waiting, so let's go with the cheaper ones in the beginning.
We will gather strength.
Still start with them. We did not use our command during the turn, so next turn we should be able to get Magi units into our army using our special command passive. If I get familiar with how to use the commands. We're holding off on that because we have a particular building in mind and we just need the idle workforce. It's Shem Suhor. It's a new year. And in our first new year, we have all these features now unlocked for us. Pillar of Civilization, where we can see the major cult centers of the world. Local deities, we have access to the gods and cults. Commands is now available to us, so we couldn't use this before. So we couldn't have attacked right away. And then seeing that 13 unit army, even if we had beaten that small group, we would have been in trouble. On the next Shem Suhor, we'll unlock Royal Traditions, where we can see our chosen path, whether we want to go for the Egyptian Pharaoh or the Hatti, which is the Hittite High King. Courts, we have access to using the courts in whichever chosen empire we pick, starting to use our regards, build up relationship, try to get ourselves a court position. Ancient Legacies will be unlocked, Power of the Crown. This is how we gain legitimacy to try to become Pharaoh or the High King. Lots of exciting things. That's our command. Yeah, it was not here. It's not our fault we couldn't use it. We can use this to add Magi units to our recruitment pool. Definitely something we want to consider. Use it or lose it, basically, at this point. So it should be in our special
All
recruitment.
will remember me.
There we go. I can get one of each. We're going to get one of each.
These men will
We
fight
desperately
for my
need
cause.
units. And we'll continue to recruit the
My
cheap ones
army
too.
will be unstoppable.
We probably need a few archers splashed in there as well.
Egypt
So let's get a
calls you
mix
to
at this
serve.
point.
Legacy is everything.
And then buildings. We are waiting for a few things. Winery is up, which is helping with our happiness. Let's see, where's that wood building that we want to build? It's the upgrade right here. This should deal with our ambition, use up all our workforce that we saved. Do we want to build something here? We're still short on stone. We can get +1 melee defense on units. We're building quite a few melee units. It's honestly not terrible. Investment will only be 100 stone, and we also get favor as we have unlocked gods as well. Workforce growth is also high, and we get prayer bonus. There's our local deities. We can worship up to 3. We can rededicate it. We have currently 50 favors with him. We can devote a general to this deity. And we can check the tiers. So we're currently in tier 1. So you can see the bonuses associated with that. We can improve this once we hit tier 2. This is the shrine effects, and there are prayer effects, and then devoted general effects, but we have to be at tier 2 first. The improvement be increased melee defense on recruitment, increased workforce growth. The prayer effect also goes up from 12 morale to 18 morale, also damage resistance to missile goes up to 18%. Devoted general becomes unlocked. We can improve melee units in that army by quite a bit. 12% melee attack, 18% melee damage, and then tier 3, all these stats go up once again. Recruitment rank goes up, devoted general. We'll be recruiting from this place quite a bit, so I think we will go for this. You can see all the gods, the ones that are available to us, as in local to the region. Basically, you have a whole list of Egyptian deities to choose from, as well as Canaanite deities, as well as Hittite deities, but they're not going to be all available in all regions. So Thoth, Osiris, Amun, Set, Isis, and Anubis, Horus, they're not available in the areas we own, so we can't pray to them. And I think we unlock this once we unlock a royal decree to open up the other 2 slots. Alright, that makes perfect sense. Let's close this for now, and I think we do want to invest in this Shrine of Ra. Just that bonus defense, it's quite tempting.
I will carve out a legacy.
And we're gonna get, so in that regard,
I served Egypt.
let me get the range units
Join
first,
me, warriors.
because I want the melee defense on the melee units. I believe we handled everything. Buildings, idle workforce, we used it all up. So can't build anything else. I could trade out of this because recruitment cost is expensive. And we technically don't need to improve happiness by 3. We can reduce recruitment costs upkeep, but we lose 2 happiness, can't afford that. Just 5% flat improvement in resources. Sure, we'll take that incremental increase. It's also a 5% saving on the new units we'll recruit. Alright, we'll take that. We're definitely going to need a full stack
I am unmatched.
to march in next
Every
time.
soldier counts.
And we can't
I
flip
fight
him yet.
for Egypt.
We can replace here, I believe. Ramesses 2 more turns. And we'll definitely want him to come back to lead at least this first army that we have. 3 workforce. Waiting for this to finish. That should finish our ambitions. 8 turns. Settlement level increase. This hit 3. Moment of truth. We can build it. We just need 5 idle workforce. Which is something we don't really want to wait for right now. Yeah, this is such a small improvement. 25 extra. 60 extra here. Definitely worth debating if this is good right now. The -2 happiness is not nice. We don't actually get that much more food. Eventually this will be a really good building because we're definitely heading to our collapse. We don't produce that much, do we? Yeah, it's barely any. Even if we built the woodcutting one here, it wouldn't make sense. We do know the settlements need to go up. There's no reason to wait on that. Let's spend 2 here and call it a day. Wait for our shrine to build up, and then we can start recruiting melee units. We'll save the workforce for that bronze building.
For the gods!
Yep, 30 melee defense.
We will gather strength!
We'll probably use another Shamsuhor command to get 2 more of the Magi units. Happiness goes up by 1. Workforce, yes, we do want this. Not keen on spending these stone. Our plan of getting stone has been vastly delayed.
I will bring the might of Egypt down upon you.
Hello, Pharaoh? Why? He doesn't hate us. I guess he's just aggressive and that we're playing on Legendary. They want copper for food. I don't mind trading some copper. But, gotta be for stone. Wait, they don't have any. Oh, they don't produce any, right? Alright, we're just not gonna deal with them. Not a huge fan of the Pharaoh declaring war randomly on us. We have completed our ambition. Now, when do we get the next one? Ramesses ready for duty. We haven't really looked much at diplomacy, but given how our army was wiped, I doubt we were going to get any good deals.
Others listen.
Yeah, now we're dragged into a war with a lot of his, I'm assuming, vassals. Diplomacy, how bad is it? Okay, so we have a war with this right here. Matter of fact, being neighbors with the Pharaoh. Who knew that was going to be a bad thing?
Warrior of Egypt!
Alright, Ramsey comes
Destiny
out.
calls me, and I am compelled to answer.
We're at what? 11 units. Still getting
Let
these
the
for now.
ranks swell.
Oh, it is cheaper
I
this
am unstoppable.
2 turns. Maybe this is
Only
a good time to
skilled
grab
warriors
these.
should fight beside me.
We're gonna get another one of these, another one of these. So we have 6 Magi's, the rest being militias. Feels like a comfortable level. Maybe we can go a little bit higher because we do have the bronze to support it. Alright, what else can we build? Another 200 stone to hit tier 3. Yeah, we'll spend that.
Boundless ambition.
We're getting attacked right away. Is he going for our capital? It's not like we have defensive buildings. A 7-unit garrison, that's not very strong.
One small drop of royal blood
27.
does not a pharaoh make.
Doesn't look like we can talk to him either. At least to peace out.
The gods have blessed me.
Oh, actually, I don't want the color to be locked in.
Destined for greatness.
Do we need to start pulling this way? Fighting the Pharaoh head on, take a couple wins, and then peace out. Just double food? It's not really what we want. Is that a 10 settlement building? Looks like 9 building
The
slots.
future of Egypt. This is your chance for glory. Answer the call of fate.
Yeah, we'll take the discount recruitment. A little late for that. Diplomatic relations, extra ammo, extra piercing damage. Experience from battle for chariots. Not really going to help us. Influence, wood. We get the extra god dedication spot, which could come in handy. Increase workforce whenever a temple is completed. Kind of want this. For the management and administration buildings. Let's go up here first and grab that.
Egypt's glory.
Leveling up, just recruiting here. We need to hit rank 8. Really want this one. We already have enough to unlock it. Rank 16 for that one. Desert Fighter immunity. Also quite useful. Like if we had to pick anything, this would be our favorite, but we might not be able to get these because if the max rank is 27. Upkeep. Melee defense plus... I like this. We're going to do a balanced approach. These bonuses are all quite useful. I like the melee defense. Let's get it. Oh, he's coming. 8 unit? That we can defend. 6 unit. Nice, we get an ambition right away. Path to Conquest. Reduce enemy siege. Land pirates. Improve raiding income by 100%. Stone. Ooh. This is very simple. We just raid. Get 500 gold. I like both of these. 10 turns to conquer a stone. Now, can we actually go back to the regular menu during this? Be nice to review where we can get a stone right away, because I don't think Beersheba has a stone. I'm going to take the gold. It's free gold.
Forging my fate.
My path is my own.
He's on 3-turn cooldown. When did he get this 3 extra points.
I heed only destiny.
I heed only the gods.
I'm gonna trust
I shall not stray.
the native units. We're not gonna recruit this turn. We'll just get 2 special recruitment units next turn.
Gods, hear my voice. Ramesses.
Looks like we're not gonna get attrition. Okay,
Become
maybe we
part
do
of
recruit
my
this turn
legend.
then. Just do 2 here.
I summon the elite.
And then we get 2 more, we'll be at 19 units. I don't think we can wait for that much idle workforce. We'll get the outpost leveled up first. Might spend the gold here. The higher tier would mean more units for defense. We're about to get 500 gold for free. Only 4 workforce, actually. Tempting. We'll save it for the 4. And then we'll build this out. It's only 7 units now. Is he gonna tackle this with 7? Desert attrition. You can't win this. Oh, he's just gonna raid me. Okay. Alright, we have new features. Pretty much all the features will be unlocked to us at this point. Royal Traditions. We basically make a decision here. We have the courts. After we make the decision, Ancient Legacies and Power of the Crown. So embrace a royal tradition to unlock the court that we want to pursue. I believe we have 1 Egyptian sacred land already. See, the requirement's actually quite straightforward. And then we can choose this path. And we will for this one. It makes more sense for us. Yep. So now we can see who's the current pharaoh and how much legitimacy he has. The current political state for the entire faction is in peace, even though he's at war with us. And the contenders to the throne. We are all the way here with 16 legitimacy. Once we reach a certain threshold, in this case 59 points, we can challenge him. 60 plus point, we become a pretender for the throne. And we can cause a civil war. We can also wait till he dies, and then we compete for the throne in that manner. Ways to boost legitimacy: owning sacred lands. You can see which ones we own, how much points they provide. Characters with backgrounds, our faction leader. Monuments we can own, buildings, landmarks, and so forth using court plots. Once we claim the throne, we can wear different crowns, which boost different bonuses for either the faction or army or local region and so forth. There's different designs for the pharaoh's crown. And we get more points and more power. We can continue to build up our legitimacy as pharaoh as well. And they will provide different bonuses. The court management is quite deep. I don't think we'll get to all of it, but we can take a look at these when we are closer to turn 50, and if we can't play any farther, we'll take a look at everything that we couldn't reach. But now we'll continue the game as it is.
Decisions will be made and taxes taken.
Here's the Egyptian
So
court.
proclaims the God King.
Gotta listen to the pharaoh. He's on top of the pyramid here, and then there are 5 positions under him. The only other playable Egyptian faction that starts out with a position is if you play as Ramesses. He starts in the southern region near Kush, and he's the viceroy of Kush. And you can see that he has different bonuses from the position, income of gold, access to Kushite units anywhere on the map. Doesn't have to be a local unit for him. And he gains legitimacy in this position. And you can see cost to occupy for us would be a monetary cost. as well as this symbol here, which I believe is a ploy. Yeah, this is all... I wish they had the label for the name so I know what to call it. As you can see here, here's the regard value. You can see their legitimacy for the faction, but the regard is how they like us. And we can use certain court actions to gain these regards. And then we can use the regards to take other court actions. As you can see, it costs regards. Oh, this is just a plot. We have access to X number of moves, court moves each turn, I believe. Now, which one do we want, actually? That's the first question. We gain the embezzled plot, which I guess we can gain resources from that. Visit sacred lands to gain resources. Lower building costs on Shimsu Hor. More favor with worship deities. Lower costs on shrines and temples. We can get gold by visiting sacred land. Extra court action once per turn. We can assassinate. You can kill people on the court, of course. Elite units in special recruitment, flanking maneuver for own army, lower unit costs on Shimsu Hor. Yep, these are just court actions, whatever this is. We have 2 as Ramesses, that's our faction unique. And we can check plots that we have put out, plots against us, and so forth. I'm not sure what position we want to go for. That's the thing. I like the treasure. Also, we're at war with them. We can gain 120 regards at cost of 360 gold. We can gain 20 regards with a gossip. We can check. We can basically review a plot that they have started or a plot targeting them. We can't use this. Requests require regards. And we can't start plots on Shimsu Hor either, but we can do this every turn. I feel like gossip, basically we do 2 gossip. Do a gossip with him.
About you, friend.
Yeah, but we're at war with each other. Can we gossip twice? Oh, we can.
Egypt raised us well, unlike some of these more
and they will resolve next turn.
Characters.
We'll play around with that, see how that goes. Ancient Legacies, we can choose one of the following 4, and they basically refer to previous pharaohs. Khufu, who built all of the early pyramids. This will be related to building grand structures, and we will be, let's see, wonders can be built only at unique outpost sites. Construction separated in stages, starts with a foundation. Protect your wonder by hiring a garrison as soon as construction starts. Be prepared to defend them at all time. Other faction will try to attack them. So basically a big beacon, come hit us. To speed up construction, use province supplies and experts. Once completed, wonders will empower all Egypt and increase your legitimacy. Demonstrate a military speaking. So basically we can read each one. We can read each one. So Tutmos the Conqueror. Prepare to conquer a pillar of civilization. Choose anyone on the map. You can gain native support from locals. Use sabotage or a bit of both. Helps you take big settlements basically. Pay for action against city once per turn. Native supporter will leave the city happier after you take it. Sabotage will let you take resource from the city when you conquer it. If you use all action, you will unlock a culmination against the city. Use your build-up advantage and overwhelming odd, take it back. Take it, then pick a new city, do it again. So basically this helps us conquer cities. Hatshepsut, the merchant. Prepare trade expeditions to reach distant bazaars. Load your cart with trade item from your treasury and ancillary from your characters. Pick a good destination where your items are in demand. Go to mass as many bazaars you choose. Before returning expedition home, reap the reward. Turn your items into resource. One of 3 options. Resource for your treasury, ancillary for your characters, effects for your provinces. So rewards from these trade routes. Sounds like the caravan mechanic. Established the 10. Oh, this is the Acton is the one who decided that, you know, instead of going for polytheism, we were basically going to have a mono god. A single deity build of any 2 gods. All your shrine temple devoted general will be converted to 10. Gain favor and tend to unlock more effect from other gods. Pick 1 of 3. Okay, retake the banded city of Akhetaten. Rebuild it as the greatest pillar of civilization. That's the 4 we have access to. So far, I think we want the trade one. They all sound interesting. I know for a fact that Good for the Builder is probably going to exhaust our resources. I don't know if we need much help conquering. I'm going to trust ourselves on that. So it's coming down to the merchant or the religious one. I'm going to play the religion as it's set to be played, where we go for 3 of the available deities and we don't revive a 10. Wonder when we have to choose this, though. Yeah, we're just gonna get the wealth for now. Points, item produced, ancient legacies of Hatshepsut. I can't pronounce that. Is 1 of trade. Load items in the expedition card, set off to trade with distant land. Look for item that can be exchanged for resources, character items, or regional effect. So we currently produce figs, which can be converted into food. We can see where they value it and where they offer it. So we're going to Nibia. We have 20 stone blocks. Wait, does anyone want figs? Just curious. Because I don't have a lot of stones to throw around. Four turn to reach. So we can either get gold or auxiliary item that reduces gold upkeep and gold, not really something we need. 60. Construction cost minus 10% for 6 turns. Not bad. It's gonna cost us the stone, right? That's the thing. I feel like figs is the only thing we can kind of afford, but no one really values figs. Hold on, let me reset this. No one cares about it. Let's just do a small, quick regional trade with something nearby. We'll see what we can do. Alright, we'll load it up for 4,000 food. I feel like we have too much food. It's fine. We'll see what we can do. Get 10. Item value is 100. So I'm guessing we can trade back for 100 item value. Let's see if we can get a good deal here. We'll do 5. Just to test things out. Alright, so we use that. We checked out Power Crown, we checked out our court, local deities. I think we have pretty much seen all the game mechanics.
Fate favors me. My army will be elite. I will
Right,
gather
slightly
the greatest to
negative,
my cause.
which is actually what we want.
Destiny bound.
Right, doesn't look like we get attrition here.
I'll take point.
Oh, traveling through the desert has desert attrition. I get it now. We'll do a quick raid next turn before we conquer them. Then we'll see what the other actions are. Now we can't rush this, it's too many turns. But I think we can hold against both if they do attack us. I don't think he can. Like, at most he's gonna raid. Go for the bronze one. They could team up. That they can do. Ooh, they're gonna team up at bronze. Did he raid this? Okay, at least he's not gonna team up with the main army there. Outside the settlement. They're going for the fight? 17 versus 19? Okay. They are favored. Revenge tour for us, hopefully. This is a much better army. And we'll try to use some terrain advantages here as well. We're gonna get a decent amount of reinforcement over there. This cliff have an opening here. I actually want to fight away from their reinforcements. So we're probably gonna fight on this hill.
Leave their bodies for the flies!
They initiate attack, so they pick the weather here. There's a sandstorm coming.
Archers!
It's not gonna be nice to our archers. These are our archers. This is gonna be our sort of frontline units. They're better in defense. 37 melee defense on them.
Fear nothing! We stand strong!
These should be our flanking units. This is more or less fodders. We need to hold this side of the cliff.
Cannot withstand our strength.
And then we also need to hold this side of the cliff. But that's probably going to be their job. We'll keep these in reserve, maybe chasing after some archers.
Swordsmen! On the march!
Alright, they're going to wait for their reinforcement group. Can we sneak up there? No, okay. It's just checking. That would be insane.
Eager for battle.
Into position.
Move on. Immediately.
I never miss! Onwards! Will descent ever end? With me! Always strong! With me! On it! Clubs! Swordsmen! Marching on!
Alright, we'll use some of the unit formation.
They look like hapless farmers! Hold your position!
Axe warriors!
Swordsmen!
Clubs!
Infantry moving!
Move, warriors! March!
They are terrified of our slings!
What if they don't come to us? Are we just gonna wait for this to kick in? I feel like they're currently waiting for the reinforcements to join up, and they will come to us. They are the attacking side, so, you know, if we drag it out, we win this fight. But they should come. Sandstorm's gonna weaken our range attack a little bit. Hurts both sides. We don't have the range to burn those, which is okay, I guess. Here comes the sandstorm.
These savages need to be taught a lesson!
Canaan will soon remember its place.
Destined for victory!
They are getting split apart. If we go 2v2, we should be able to beat these. And then maybe we can rejoin with the forces.
Soldiers move!
Just in case we'll get them a third.
With me! Our tribe is the strongest! We will show them!
Ah, they have a small little javelin, what I'm assuming? Also slow speed.
This way, brothers!
I can't see anything!
They have a lot of archer units, actually.
Strong spirit! This way, brothers! With me!
Move, warriors! Get marching! This sand will kill our foes before we do! March! We stand strong!
Axe warriors!
You'll die!
Warriors of Canaan!
Get bashing!
Fear nothing! This way,
Alright,
brothers!
we quickly kill one then.
Get marching!
Move, warriors!
I want to get to
Hack them down!
the enemy range unit.
Send them to port!
It's overkill, but it's fine.
We are unstoppable!
They came from nowhere! Never back down!
We stand strong!
Is it worth chasing? I don't think so. I think we're going for this.
Clubs!
Alright, we're also not chasing this guy. We're just gonna go. The banner's here, but the units are over there.
Swordsman!
Curse these blasted sands!
Alright, we can push.
Pushing! Sons of Egypt!
And we'll hold this.
Axe warriors!
He absorbed it.
Warriors of Canaan!
Go, go, go.
This way, brothers!
Axe warriors!
Clubs! Marching on!
Send them arrows!
Make them pay! In pursuit of glory! Kill them all!
Axe warriors!
We'll just pile in here just to
Clubs!
keep him busy.
Sons of Egypt!
We'll sneak by and try to hit the archers.
Onwards!
Never back down!
Feels like we have to fight this. Is that let them shoot us?
Them!
I could achieve anything.
Alright, you guys need to come out here. Their general's picking us up.
On the march!
Alright, we learned our lesson. We're not going to fight the generals. Throwing more units at it doesn't do us any good.
You know defeat!
Warriors of Canaan!
Alright,
Swordsmen!
get the full surround here. We'll just charge into
Keep
that.
pushing!
Get marching!
Yeah, this is just delaying that. Kind of invested too much over here already. One would have been enough. Chase the archers. Kill this.
Onwards!
Also try to march like
Force
this.
them back!
Strong
No
spirit!
targets.
March! Move, warriors!
On the march!
Change some of the angles.
Get moving!
Infantry moving!
You will suffer! Fight for your brothers! Bows! Fire!
Yeah, this is a nice little pocket for us to kill them.
Swordsmen!
Start advancing.
Force them back!
Keep pushing!
Axe warriors!
Just stay and delay that. Yeah, they're gonna get killed. It's okay. We're losing a few militias here and there. No big deal. Chase that. That guy might bounce back. At that point, their army's lost.
I hate this sand! Brothers!
Time to squeeze them down.
I will not die here!
I can achieve anything!
Swordsmen!
Do not doubt us!
Prodigy of war!
Wonder if we should go try to hit the generals now?
Let's
These are all
march.
routed. There's no enemies here. That's worth fighting.
This is impossible!
Axe warriors!
Please!
We will fight another day!
Fire! No warrior can best me!
For our glorious empire!
For our glorious empire!
We kind of want to end the fight early
Wipe them out!
because this weather condition really bad.
All for Egypt!
We're all bleeding health.
War is my calling.
Baal save us!
Every second we're in this
Get marching!
sandstorm.
Ramesses! Archers!
Give him a volley,
loose!
please.
Bows! Release!
This is so crowded.
For glory! On the move!
Swordsmen! You will die! Clubs!
It's so scattered.
Too much damn rushing about!
Yeah, I don't think we can use our bows for this. We just have to let our units overpower them.
Strength is power!
A lot of our units are strong.
Save us! Let's get out of here! I am invincible!
Really want to shoot them, but it's going to be a lot of friendly fire.
God
Swordsmen! To battle! Clubs! How can we win?
Die!
Okay, at least we got their morale. Not 1 second longer in that sandstorm. I'll take replenishment here. No, we're gonna wipe them soon. Same thing. Ah, Pillars of Civilization. We're about to go into collapse or crisis. Currently at 510. Depends on the level of the buildings in these cult centers. And the chances of blessing, chance of disaster. Huh. We'll take a look at that next time. We definitely had a little bit of setback in the beginning,
Destiny
but
calls
things are turning
and I
around.
am compelled to
We are
answer.
definitely able to take this next time, and we are going to replenish a little bit, finish off this faction. The war with Minifet was a little bit surprising, but it seems like he's
answers to
just
no one.
content raiding us for a little bit. Our garrisons are strong enough to defend at this point, so we're not going to sweat it. We also got a armor, which is nice. We should have Expedition coming back. We'll take a look at how that works and continue with the Let's Play next time. So until then, bye!